I was told, the coroner came and he said that whoever did this intentionally. Michael had enough propofol in him, he said, to kill an elephant. Conspiracy, and a lot of people were involved in this, and they know who they are, and they're very afraid of what I might say, of what my brother has told me.
Was he used in your mind?
Somebody was in Michael's house outside of that doctor during that time. Now that I do know, and I know who that person was that was in his house. Now, one person I would love to have.
Safe?
I would love to have a one-on-one with probably.
I mean, you could instinctively get from.
I've always believed that the real measure of celebrity success was not just.
I was informed by the coroner that their assessment revealed a deliberate intent behind the act. It was strongly suggested that a substantial amount of propofol was deliberately administered to Michael, far exceeding normal levels, to the point that it could be used to kill an elephant. This situation has proven to be deeply embarrassing, implicating multiple individuals who possess knowledge of their involvement and are quite apprehensive about potential disclosures. What my brother confided in me solidified my belief that someone intentionally orchestrated his demise. Moreover, Michael's apprehensions about being targeted were not just isolated thoughts. He shared with me in detail the orchestrated plan that a group of people had to cause him harm, step by step. These disclosures were not limited to me alone but were also communicated to our mother. Throughout, I have maintained a firm belief that true celebrity success goes beyond public perception. Latoya Jackson has openly confronted the issue of Whoopi Goldberg's potential involvement in concealing the truth about Michael Jackson's alleged sacrifice. Since the tragic passing of the King of Pop, various theories have emerged, but a common consensus is that his death was not accidental, possibly implicating his physician as the responsible party. Before these events even transpired, Michael seemed to have a premonition of his impending demise. He confided in me, his sister, about his awareness of being a target for harm, sharing his fears of what was to come. Latoya's conviction in these matters led her to write the memoir Starting Over, a result of her profound distress over her brother's untimely death. Within its pages, she expounds on her belief that Michael's murder was a result of a conspiracy orchestrated by his business advisors and doctors, who exploited him through his demanding concert schedule and then profited from his demise. Dr. Conrad Murray is referred to as the fall guy in Latoya's memoir, shedding light on the dynamics between Michael and his personal physician. The bond between Michael and I extended to his role as a caring father to his children, Paris, Prince, and Blanket. The official verdict on Michael Jackson's passing was attributed to acute propofol intoxication, a result of a lethal combination of prescription drugs. The coroner's declaration of homicide underscores the gravity of the situation. Search warrants revealed substances at his residence, adding complexity to the investigation. The claims put forth by Jackson's personal physician warrant scrutiny. The attempt to wean Michael off propofol, using prescription sedatives like lorazepam and midazolam, underscores the challenges faced. Analyzing the timeline, it is evident that on June 25, a series of medications were administered to Michael, including propofol. Murray's actions following the administration of propofol raised questions regarding his responsibilities. When paramedics arrived, exhaustive attempts were made to resuscitate Michael, both at the scene and in the hospital. However, these efforts proved futile. In a deeply emotional interview, I recounted receiving news of Michael's condition from our mother and rushing to the scene, only to witness paramedics desperately trying to revive him. His passing came as a shock, but my prior conversations with him gave credence to my suspicion that his death was a result of a sinister plot. Throughout the years, I have remained steadfast in my belief that Michael was intentionally targeted. I have even hinted at knowing the identity of those behind his alleged sacrifice, yet I have refrained from explicitly naming individuals. One instance was during an interview with Whoopi Goldberg, during which her silence spoke volumes. Michael's death had a profound impact worldwide. Fans and celebrities alike mourned the loss of the King of Pop, expressing their grief in various ways. Tributes were paid, and his legacy continues to influence generations. Ultimately, Michael's demise is a tragedy that cannot be undone, despite legal proceedings against his position. This burden weighs heavily on me, his sister Latoya Jackson, as I carry forward the knowledge of his untimely end. Thank you for your time. If you enjoyed this content, please consider liking and subscribing for more insightful perspectives on celebrity news and developments.